us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Aztecs will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do...
It's a running room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, BG. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense has the ball for the first time. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the run, it's raining. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Aztecs want to move quickly. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's raining. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking. And
he'll take a shot. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Sometimes you need a little luck off that right upright and through. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He might want another play. To the air, it's Bowling. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Ridley. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Ridley.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires on the move. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Bowling Green! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So first down here as they go back to work. Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been...
Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. On the run, it's raining, and some room to work. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Aztecs have this offense rolling.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He's going for a big play downfield. Pulls it in down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. This time he's got it. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The Falcons have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Pocket breaking down. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job and nice discipline by this defense.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Back to throw, it's Bowling. Trying to barrel in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. And the Aztecs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Couldn't find his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Look out, he's got room. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Ridley. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. it was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Boley. Grabbed behind the line. It's McMillan. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bradley. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving it forward just a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Finds his big tight end. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after they play up top.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Going to swing it on second down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today.
The Falcons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Makes a grab right down the middle. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aztecs. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Got it in the middle. It's Moore.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air. It's Bowling. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of them miss it.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Sometimes you're just living right. You put the ball in jeopardy in the middle of traffic, and he makes the grab off the deflection.
No, Reese, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Throw over the middle of the field and zone when all the eyeballs are looking right at you, towards a defender. Not the best offense, but, man, they caught a break. You take those breaks, and you don't apologize for it.
He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
He's got it on the move. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Falcons. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Let's go. Wait. Single. Ready,
He'll do it himself. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Aztecs will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Off play action. Got him downfield. Turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, San Diego State. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Bowling. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The Falcons will have it first and 10. Under fire. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Falcons look to keep this drive humming.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McMillan. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Touchdown, BG! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll heave it deep. Got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. On the ground. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Powers forward. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Graham. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all...
Ernie on the Jets! And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Making side adjustments here. Here's a heat. Grab near the sticks. It's Barber. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David,